a fucked up way of
There's
saying
the Chicago / Cook County and a lot of other states, but we know about Chicago, Cook County. So we have epidemic that's going on with with carjackings. So now it was an 11-year-old that was just charged with attempted carjacking.
And that's got to be some of the saddest shit ever. Like I'm gonna tell you why this shit like really bothers me, because it shows you the lack of respect for because the game is always gonna be played, right? Always gonna be played. You know, you always gonna have motherfuckers that do right, motherfuckers that do wrong. There's always gonna be a certain letter of the law. You always gonna have motherfuckers that's gonna break it. That's just what it is. We never judge in that because I'm not a hypocrite. I grew up in this shit, right? But the reality of it is that when I was growing up, 11 years old, you wasn't in the game. Wasn't nobody letting no 11-year-old in the game. You know what I'm saying? I remember being a young boy trying to run with the hustlers and shit like that, and being told, nah, youngin, you this ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they was trying to steer you away from what they was doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now they bringing them into the shit. Talking about, well, you know, if they
because they down, they want them to be down.
Talking that dumb shit. Talking about, you know, if the youngin get caught, he ain't gonna get as much time. Also, we want to start the youngin off with a record. That's what we want to do.
The bad thing about it, you know, there's a name that I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you know the name, but in the national news,
I'm still here.
Yummy Sandifer.
Yeah.
When hey, he done did so much dirt just to not bring it back to the game. They killed him.
Well, I mean that's what it is. Like, yo, I mean the little youngin. I remember when that shit happened, right? And what's tripped out was every young boy that's being kind of like seduced by the game should have learned from that. Been like, nah, I'm not, because these dudes don't have no loyalty and they don't have no love for you. If you become if you become a liability, then you become a casualty.
Right.
Period. You know. So they was like, yo, we got to get the young. Look, and I don't know this to be true, but right before he died, I guarantee you, all that little young G shit, he became an 11-year-old. Because at that time, Yummy was about 10, 11 years old, right?
I think he was 11.
And I guarantee you, right before he died, he was an 11-year-old boy again because he was scared out of his mind.
Oh yeah, you know he was.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, and then you know, they said that Larry Hoover just denounced being a GD now.
Well,
he did.
Yeah.
Well, all these, I wonder if all these niggas talking about free Hoover, if they still want them free now.
That's a good question.
You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't tell what's tripped out is that you got all these niggas talking about Larry Hoover this, Larry Hoover that. Some of you niggas wasn't even born when he was locked up.
Probably can't even spell Larry Hoover.
Right. Y'all wasn't even born when he was locked up. Fuck you know about Larry Hoover.
Right.
Hey.